He's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie.
Outright lie.
So
That he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
Katt Williams.
My man Katt Williams. First of all, I just want to say, we shot that movie over 20 years ago, so.
It's about damn time. Fakes and liars. 2024 is our year, folks. They're being called out. They're all getting called out, and there will be more, way more added to the list. YouTubers too, I think. Nobody is going to be safe, folks. Not with Katt Williams out there running around on these podcasts, calling people out, holding them accountable for their actions. Skeletons in the closet. Secrets. All right, so when comedian Katt Williams made his appearance on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay YouTube show and podcast, he predicted the episode, before they even recorded it, before they even released it, published it on YouTube, would have the internet in shambles. And he was proven right very, very quickly thereafter. But I got to tell you guys, that Katt Williams, I with Katt, okay? Because the 52-year-old comedian took shots at several of his big name peers, including Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, and Steve Harvey. Even the podcast host himself caught a stray from Katt Williams on his own show with the comedian, telling him, "You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you." This is what he said to Shannon Sharpe with a completely deadpan delivery. I mean, I saw it, and that was wild. Unsurprisingly, a handful of those addressed have taken the chance to defend themselves against Katt Williams' inflammatory comments. And according to Deadline, Kevin Hart fires back at Katt Williams' podcast disses. And they said, comedian Katt Williams has reignited his feud with comic/actor Kevin Hart, rolling out some highly inflammatory comments on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay YouTube show. Hart has responded, calling the comments sad, but using the moment to tout his upcoming Netflix film. Katt Williams didn't hold back on the Sharpe show, and I quote, "In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show. There being a line for him, ever getting a standing ovation at a comedy club," end quote. And adding to that, Deadline says later in the cast, Williams again took on Kevin Hart. For a 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk, that all I had said was just, "Can we take some of this stepping, fetching out, and then I can do it," is what Katt Williams said. And it don't need to be overtly homosexual, because I'm not a homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, "Oh yeah, no problem," and then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was, and acting like I'm a bad person because I'm standing on my standard. Yeah, it's interesting, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Again, I'm on the winning side of these decisions. The truth has been revealed, folks. Hollywood can't hide it no more. But Kevin Hart fired back on X, formerly known as Twitter. Gotta get that anger up out you, champ. It's honestly sad, Kevin Hart wrote. And in the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There's a moment in the trailer where somebody says that they really love you. And I know she's talking about you, Katt, he added. It doesn't matter. Katt Williams is still lighting him up. It's crazy what happens when you piss off the wrong guy. And that guy happens to know all your secrets and has his own set of standards to live by. And that guy is Katt Williams. And Katt said that most comedians don't get booed enough. And that's how you end up with Michael Blackson, who is a real African doing a fake African accent. Insisting that Blackson has stayed mad at him for years because he told him to stop dressing in dirty dashikis. But comedian Michael Blackson also had words for Williams after the latter accused him of using a fake accent for his work. Blackson took to X to quip that Katt Williams smartly took shots at the top 10 comedians alive today. Here, take a look at your screen. Michael Blackson posted on Twitter, Katt Williams is a very smart midget. He took shots at the top 10 comedians alive today so we can all respond and make him relevant again. That's actually pretty funny though when you think about it, because I don't know how many times that I've actually seen this happening right here on YouTube, no less. Other content creators riding the coattails and virality of real creative and amazing people, all based on illegitimate and unsubstantiated internet beef and imaginary conflict just to get a rise out of them in hopes of a clapback, maybe. You guys remember, y'all know who I'm talking about. Now, I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to call out names. I'm not going to call anybody out like Katt Williams, because honestly, it's just not worth it to me. But if you really want to know, then just hit me up after this video. But Michael Blackson, he didn't stop there, okay? Oh no, he was triggered. Homeboy got fired up, dropping more tweets like, "I'm so confused. I'm African with a fake African accent. My accent had me roasted every day in school and in the comedy clubs in America, and I wish I could get rid of it. Even my Philly accent is fake. I guess the only thing real about me is my I can't believe this lying, dehydrated leprechaun said he told me to build a school, LMAO. Laughing my ass off. I only built a free school so the kids can whip your ass for free, mother sucker." Oh, man. And saying Katt Williams is definitely top 10 comedians of all time, and top 5 alive will all have to agree he's not the Katt of 2005. Ooh, burn. Never been booed ever, but I've watched Katt get booed in 2 cities, Cincy, and I forget the other city. Up shit is Cincy is where he's from. It's up when your own people boos you. But the saga continues, folks. I mean, the final edit of this Shay podcast was something like 3 hours long, and I have only watched about 1/10 of it so far. But from what I've seen and heard, this is good. The tea is lit. And from what I read on ET, a surprising target of Williams and Katt Williams' comments was rapper and actor Ludacris, whom the comic accused of being part of the Illuminati and joining in exchange for movie success. And Katt said, "We were both invited to an Illuminati thing," and claiming that both he and Ludacris were up for a role in the late John Singleton's Too Fast, Too Furious. Katt said, "It had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points," he alleged. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. And here, this is a picture of Ludacris after he cut all of his hair off and got rid of his signature Chris Lova pointed sideburns. But nevertheless, E.T. said that Ludacris's relatively small part in Too Fast, Too Furious led to a reoccurring role in the ongoing franchise, and Katt Williams claims that the rapper turned actor was given a light-skinned, ugly wife, referring to his wife Eudoxie, seen here. But in response, Ludacris shared a 1-minute video in which he raps over Kanye West's Devil in a blue dress instrumental and fires back. His lyrics include, "Never been Illuminati, only
Illuminati, and
I only left with
bitches when coming from any party.
Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life.
Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes.
R.I.P. John Singleton.
You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks.
Afro with the sideburns, yeah.
Yeah, that's my signature.
Addictions on the rise, comedians.
Check your temperature."
Ugh. Sorry guys, I apologize for this terrible cover, but I'm trying to avoid another copyright strike on another one of my videos. YouTube hit me again last night with the yellow and a strike for ad suitability. The shit's getting insane, y'all. Meanwhile, Katt Williams also claimed that Cedric the Entertainer apologized for taking his material, saying he thought that I was just a no-name comedian, that he could take this joke and nobody would know, and that the issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice. It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they made it part of the commercial. This is not just some random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke, Katt said. And Cedric the Entertainer allegedly stole it from him. So in 1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the original Kings of Comedy, and he's doing it verbatim. He just changed my car into a spaceship. And him and Steve Harvey had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you're just going to lie? Anyway, Katt Williams also had accusations for Steve Harvey, whom he claims stole the idea for his popular sitcom, The Steve Harvey Show, from Mark Curry's Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And Katt later claimed Steve Harvey lied about his origin story, alleging this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's what Katt said. That's not his story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. And I know so many people on YouTube doing the same thing right now, lying about who they really are just to get sympathy views and donations from viewers and unsuspecting and emotional subscribers. It really is sad, folks. But go watch Katt Williams' full interview on Club Shay before you see how Ice Cube addresses Friday After Next scene claim and movie pay following trending Katt Williams interview, where the rapper / actor and producer Ice Cube posted a 9-minute video to social media addressing recent and older comments made by Katt Williams and Ricky Smiley about creative and financial choices on the movie franchise. Now, I don't want to give away any spoilers on this one, so what we could do maybe is do a follow-up video later on after you guys have seen some of the stuff that's going down online. And we can discuss what all Katt Williams had to say about Diddy, TD Jakes, and all their supposedly homosexual activity, or no homo, as Diddy said before he took Kevin Hart into his bathroom with candles lit around a bathtub with jacuzzi jets filled with bubbles and romantically dim lighting. God, dog. But this is it, folks. And it's only going to get worse. Like, honestly, in my opinion, this is part of the Great Reset. And that Great Reset is coming not only for the average Joe, but folks in Hollywood too. This is also, in my opinion, part of the great wealth transfer. Even though they may think or have thought that they were going to be somewhat protected by whomever with all this money, we are quickly seeing many a celebrity go down in flames. And Diddy's one of them. Donald Trump too. And those who were on the top are beginning to fall down. The foundation is crumbling, but a new wave of new generation is about to come in. Just you wait and see. It's only going to get worse, folks. Please like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends go pop.